Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. We're outside the Vitality. Charlie, on the south coast, some people have fish and chips, some people go to the beach. Me and you, we watch Chelsea getting 3 points and then we go home.
Balloons and 3 points, mate. That's what we do. That's what we do on the south coast. We had it at Brighton last season. We've had it here now. Let's be honest, mate. It was a smash and grab today. I thought we were very, very fortunate. But you've got to take it. You've got to enjoy it. First half was shocking. The passing, by the way, is dreadful. Like, let's enjoy this win, but let's not allow it to gloss over the shit that we saw, because it was poor today. Really, really poor. First half, especially saying, mate, what's that passing? Every time at the back, giving it away. Loose touches, giving it away in dangerous areas. People just not knowing what's going on. Got no idea how to build an attack. Shitting ourselves and Bournemouth on the ball every time. It was shambolic, mate. Summed up by that penalty giveaway. Shit from Fofana, shit from Sanchez. But luckily, he redeemed himself. But realistically, if we're being honest, mate, we had two chances today. Jackson in the second half, where he put it over the bar with a half-decent effort, and the goal. That was it. But sometimes, mate, how many times have I said after games, we need to learn to win ugly? You know, it's all very well saying take our chances more. Let's learn how to win fucking 1-0.
Yeah, and feels good, though, doesn't it? Oh, my God.
Mate, this 3 points, in a strange way, this feels more enjoyable than the 3 points at Wolves. Because we actually dug in, we were shit, and we still found a way to do it. That's what I think. That's what this team needs: more steeliness, more determination, more grit. Just digging in, backs against the wall. I've got no idea how we kept a clean sheet today. Absolutely no idea, because we didn't deserve a clean sheet today. Which
defenders for you were good enough, and who was suspect?
I was thinking as a unit, it was suspect. I've got to be honest, I thought the Sassy was poor today. Yeah. Not great. He's playing at right back. I mean, what do we expect? A big guy playing at right back. Are we really expecting some sort of like decent performance? Probably not. Fofana was okay. I like him, but first off, he was poor. It's just giving the ball away all the time. Even Colwell was giving it away. Probably Colwell would say was the best today. Cucurella I thought was really good, particularly when he's inverting into midfield, picking up that sort of half space as well in possession. Thought he was impressive. The big plus, mate, obviously knowing Cucurella come off the bench and scoring was a positive. Sancho was brilliant today. He changed the game for us in a positive way. Direct, coming on, making things happen, taking players on, running at the opposition, just trying to do things, which makes such a big difference, and
able to do them, able
to do them as well. It makes such a big difference. And look, I don't want to get too carried away here, because we saw Mudryk have a brilliant debut up at Liverpool 18 months ago or so, and it's not really quite happened since. So let's enjoy Sancho for what he was today. He was brilliant, but let's not get overly carried away on what we saw, because we've seen players can have a good debut and then it sort of dips down a little bit. But he looks like he can be very useful for us.
Well, I suppose the thing is that we've seen what Sancho can do, in Germany, and he never really had that moment at United. But I think it's a very, very promising debut, and you can talk about. And this is what we spoke about all the time last season, is the effort and the running. But actually, when you are a possession-based team, you need players that are going to give you end product. And from what I saw today, Sancho just looks like a player who does that with ease.
Yeah, it looked really good, mate. I mean, I don't want to single out Neto too much, but the difference from Neto to Sancho first half to second half was night and day. I know Neto didn't really get the ball out to him much, but he didn't really do too much when he was on it either. And do you know what's great? And I know we moaned about, maybe we've got too many attacking options. Games like today are why perhaps that's not maybe a bad thing. Think how many, to be able to bring Sancho on for Neto, to have Nkunku on the bench, to have Felix on the bench, to have, I know people don't like Mudryk that much, to have an option like Mudryk on the bench, well, he wasn't even used today. So, these are the games where you're like, okay, this is where this quality and depth in the attacking department is going to make a big difference. And you sort of think, with the options we've got, someone's going to make a difference on the bench. It was Sancho today and Nkunku today. Maybe it'll be someone else. Maybe someone else next week. So I don't think you can underestimate the squad depth and the squad strength that we've got. But we've got to improve on the ball. And it feels weird to me still got to improve defensively, because we kept a clean sheet. But we got out of jail today, if we're being brutally honest. I mean, we would have been lucky to get a point today.
Yeah. What about the game management from Enzo Maresca?
It was okay. I thought maybe to be honest, I thought there could have been more subs at half-time, realistically. I think you could have taken off Neto and Madueke at half-time, maybe put on Felix as well, or whoever. I mean, Nkunku could have come on at half-time. I thought it was okay. Maybe subs should have been a bit earlier, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. But I mean, I was just say, like, fair play to Robert Sanchez today. He gets a lot of criticism. I've criticised him a lot. He gets a lot of stick. But all right, there were some passes that were quite shit, but he kept us in the game, mate. Saved the penalty, obviously making up for his error that he gave it away, and then a couple of decent saves to keep us in it, particularly that one where he got a fine touch when they hit the post. So, do you know what? Fair play to him today. In the last sort of 2-3 games, he's actually been all right. It's still a long way to go. I'm not convinced that he's the right guy for us, but you've got to give credit where it's due to players when they perform well.
Absolutely. And one other thing I do want to say as well, the away support was miles better in that second half. Even when we hadn't scored than it was in the first half. I don't know what it was. There was a switch with the fans. Maybe it was almost like City away. I don't know if you were there, not last season, but the season before, when you just go, whatever, let's just support the boys. And it makes a difference. It's nice to know that the fans have your back, and a good atmosphere, a good result. I think even the fan base themselves deserve a pat on the back.
Mate, the away support's always great. I mean, it was a frustrating first half. I think the Sancho sub at half-time gave us a little bit of renewed energy to sort of go again, new signing on, see what he does. Helped that he was decent, so that sort of re-energises you, gets you re-engaged with the game. Maybe it could have gone a slightly different way, but generally speaking, mate, the away support, whatever happens, is always pretty good. We know how good the Chelsea away support is, and I think it does make a big difference to the boys on the pitch. They do really appreciate it. So yeah, Chelsea fans are brilliant today, and then as they are in the majority of away games, and if we can try and replicate that at home as much as possible, then I think that's going to make a huge difference as well.